I love my body the way it is, but it can be better. And or maybe I'm just out on my own JJ, or someone's like, "Oh, Emily, what's your take on this?" I don't know. I don't know. I honestly wasn't even hearing what you were saying. Hello, guys. Welcome back to my channel. If you're watching me for the first time, my name is Emily, and this is my corner. You can call me M or Ems. Anyone you want to call me. Just call me anything nice. Anyways, today is Sunday, and I didn't just want to do my normal weekend vlog like I mentioned I wanted to be doing last week, but yep. And this was meant to be a sit down video, but I also have things to do, cook and things, and like prepare for work next week. So if I keep looking for the perfect time to sit down to do this when I have children that I need to look after, I will never do the video, and I'll keep procrastinating. And yeah, I'm really against that this year. So guys, just in case you hear any noise, any voice or voices, my children are somewhere hanging around. So yeah. So I turned 27 recently, like you all know, and I've just been thinking, I've been reflecting on my life, the woman I am and the woman I want to become. And I'm just trying to make a few changes in my life, nothing drastic. I'm trying to learn about changing my habits, and that it's a tiny habit that will eventually be like a full-blown lifestyle later, if you know what I mean. So I don't just want to jump into one big thing, do one like change in a big way, and then I maybe at the point I just get stuck. So yeah, I'm trying to do it bit by bit, and that is why I'm making this video, just to talk about it, see if there's anyone out there that's also in the same phase that I am. I'm sure there are people that have passed through this stage and are like approaching this stage as well. So yeah, I'm aware that I'm in a season where I want to become more intentional in every aspect. I mean, even when it comes to food that I eat, how I am a mother, how I do things, even people around me, I am very intentional about having that healthy relationship, eating healthy, being a good mother to my children, making sure that they also have a healthy relationship with other people in terms of friends and all those things. So yeah, so this is more like my intentional intentional living phase, which I will carry on till forever. So anyways, if you see me looking this way, I am in the kitchen. I am trying to cook. At the same time, I have my iPad where I've noted some things down just so we don't yap away. Okay, so I want to be more intentional about what I put in my body. Yep, that is very important. Because this body, at the end of the day, what I've been telling myself, or what I've come to realize, is that God has given us this body to take care of, and our body is the temple of the living God. And let's just think about this. Would you throw litter in church? Would you leave the church in a mess and all that and just leave it there? So when you say this is the temple of the living God, what are the things you're dumping into your body? What are the things I am dumping into my body? Because this is me now. And I don't mean to sound like a motivational speaker or a preacher or anything, because it's myself I'm talking to. Yesterday I drank Coke. I lost interest somehow. I mean, maybe when I was trying to cut off sugar and all that, I lost interest because back home, in fact, when I was in my parents' house, I'm a very big Coke drinker. I drink Coke a lot. See, Coke and fried yam together, those were like my give me morning, afternoon, evening. So yeah, so yesterday I sat down, I drank Coke like to my satisfaction. I felt it. So yeah, that cannot be, because if I keep doing that, it's not good. It's not healthy for me. So yeah, and then I also have a juicer. So I also started juicing, and later on I read something there where they're talking about so much of those even natural juices not being so healthy, diabetes and blah blah blah. So I cut back a bit. So I was just maybe sticking to water or tea. I started drinking herbal teas and all that, and I think I mentioned it on this channel earlier. And yeah, that has paused as well. So that's what I was saying. I just want to start those habits bit by bit, and not just do one big thing and then, okay, say 1 day, 2 days, 1 week, 1 month, I'm at it, I'm head on, and then the next time I don't even want to look at that thing again. So yeah, so it's just gonna be bit by bit. Anyways, I'm also intentional about taking care of myself, my health. Thank God I don't have any health issue, and most times the only medication I take is paracetamol for headaches. And for a very long time, I refused to actually take. When the headaches come, I don't take anything. I just let it go, except when I had the tooth issue, and then I was popping pills like what, I don't know. But thank God that one is done now. So I used to take like vitamin C, cod liver oil, and then I was taking, is it Well Woman, but I've stopped. I saw this video where this lady was like, she takes it, but she doesn't take it every day. Something about her liver or her kidney or whatever. Like, okay, I know most of those supplements, they're not meant to be taken as the main thing. You're supposed to get those nutrients from your food as well. So I think I'm just gonna focus on getting those nutrients or some of it from food, and if need be, I take the supplements. But I'm just gonna stick with my vitamin C, effervescent, my cod liver oil, and yeah. And for my skin, I've had my own skin issues for a long time, and I'm still yet to find that thing that is good for me. I think I've been my own problem because I just jump. I'm not consistent, or I wasn't consistent with the skincare products and things, and whatever I see on TikTok or maybe word of mouth recommendation, I just jump and buy when I have the money. And yeah, so I think I'm going to, not I think, I have to stop that and be more intentional about what I put on my skin. And yeah, I mean, skin doesn't have to be perfect, but I just need the blemishes, the dark spots gone or reduced to an extent. Just something to maintain my skin complexion, basically. I also want to be intentional about what I allow around me, conversations, relationships, people. Yeah, I don't have a lot of friends. I think, if I'm thinking about it now, I have a friend in Newport, Tinuke. I have Kalista back home. She's here to join me, and I can't wait for her to come here to the UK. And there's Jumi from University of Abuja. Honestly, that's it though. That's it. Other people are more like acquaintances, colleagues from work and all that. For yeah, and a while ago I was really keen on, okay, making friends, because I love friendship. I love when I see girls having friends and besties, and they do things together, they connect. Even, I mean, especially when they're both Christians, and then see them talk about God together. They like those kind of relationships, friendships. I love it, and I can't wait to have that as well. And yeah, but I'm very intentional about the things that are around me. It goes both ways. It goes both ways. So you have to be a good friend to the other person. The other person has to be a good friend to you as well. So yes, I'm just intentional about all that. Petty gossip. Always maybe the only topic of discussion is someone else's life or somebody is up to, and nothing meaningful. And no, I don't want to be a part of that. I don't want to be a part of that. I'm not saying I've never gossiped before, or I haven't been in that kind of situation before. No, but thinking about it now, we're just out there talking about other people that are doing other things with their life, like being productive and good. So no. So yeah, and then conversations when I hear things, or maybe I'm just sat on my own JJ, or someone's like, "Oh, Emily, what's your take on this?" I don't know. I don't know. I honestly wasn't even hearing what you were saying, and even if you explain it to me, I don't really know what to say because that's not really what's on my mind right now. But yeah, you get it. Like, without trying to be rude or anything, simple thing is I don't know, because tomorrow night I don't want to hear, oh, it's Emily that said this one. Emily, come, do you remember that you told me? Nope, you'll not catch me there. Maybe then, but not now again. Another thing I also want to focus on is being a better mother for my children. I love being a mother. I won't lie. When I say I became a mother at a young age, because I'm still young, I know there are people that had their kids even way before the age I got my children. I had my children. You see people of those days, even presently having children at maybe 15, 16, and all that. And I wonder how they actually coped, because even at 21, when I had my daughter, I was very lost, clueless. I didn't know what to do with life. I mean, okay, you've given me this baby. What am I going to do with you? I am a baby myself. So how much more 13-year-olds, 12-year-olds, 16? No, not 12-year-olds. Yeah, I think I actually saw one news one time of a 10-year-old girl. It was quite unfortunate. Anyway, 16-year-olds and all that. So yeah, so I'm just trying to be intentional about the way I am a mother to my children, because I don't want to be one of those parents where the kids are happy when they're out of the house, or we're not in the house, feel like we're in bondage and something, something, something. I mean, African parents, there's a way we can be, but this is a new generation. We know better. We're more learned now. I mean, our parents did the best they could do based on the knowledge they had and all that, and most of them acted the way they did, even from a place of love. Just it was just ignorance and all that. But yeah, so we're a more woke generation, if I can say that. Yeah, so yeah, and then also minding the people I bring around them. I mean, if I won't bring certain things around myself, they shouldn't be around my children as well, just so that they have the right values and they're better people, and they can have the same thing or even better to impact into their own children, because it's what you put into them, they put into others. Yep. And I also need to prioritize being a mother and being my own person. Being a mother is not the end of your life. You can still be somebody's mother and still do that thing you want to be. You want to be a nurse, you want to be a doctor, you want to be a businesswoman, whatever you want to become, you can still do that even while having children. Having children, whether you've had them early, before your whole life started, or you want to have them later in life, they don't stop anything. You just need to I mean, when you have help around you, that helps a lot, but with God all things are possible. God has given you those children, you look after them. They are his children. They are his children. He will not give you more than you can bear. He will not give you more than you can carry. And then he's there to help. I feel like I'm beginning to sound like a motivational speaker, and this is not what this video is supposed to be about. It's just about the things like I said, the things I've decided to do with my life, reflecting on my life and what I want to do. But then if this helps other people or someone else out there, even if it's just one person, why not? If not, and then I want to be more disciplined. I won't lie. I think some things that we fail to do, or I fail to do, is because that discipline is not there. So let me confess now. When it comes to me wanting to read my Bible, study my Bible, pray, I tend to procrastinate a lot. I mean, there's this drive. I do it maybe today, tomorrow, next tomorrow, and then as I start to slip back, there's distractions. There are a lot of things taking my attention, and I think it's me not just prioritizing um my time with God, and that's lack of discipline. That's lack of discipline. So I want to become a more disciplined person. So study my Bible better, have a better relationship with God, read. I don't have anything against watching movies. I love watching movies, but I think the time I sit down to watch my movies, I can still watch my movie and still read my book. The only thing is I don't know, maybe it's because I haven't really read a lot. I don't think I want to sit down to read a romantic novel or a thriller or something. I think I'd rather watch it, but you can never tell. The books I have are more of self-help books and all that. And I know people say, oh, you don't only have to read self-help books, you read this, you read that, but do what works for you. Do what works for you. So I've had Atomic Habits for a very long time now. Maybe almost a year since I bought it, and I'm not done with the book. So because I haven't read it for a couple of months, I'm starting all over again. And yeah, so I'm making sure I read every day, even if it's 10 pages or something. I just want to open the book and read something. And then I have other books I bought. I don't know. I like collecting things. No wonder I wonder, what did I do with money? When I would just buy the thing and just keep it there and be looking at it, be looking at me. That's a very bad habit, and I need deliverance from that one. But yeah, I need to finish that book, then read the other one that I bought before I buy any other book. So yeah, so I need discipline in that aspect, and that is how I intend to do it with the help of God as well. And I didn't want this video to be this long, so I'm just gonna wrap it up and then let you guys have a wonderful Sunday, because I'm still here in the kitchen and I'm supposed to be cooking, but yeah. um Another thing I am investing in, I'll say I am investing in, is my career. So I don't know if you guys know this about me. So I studied microbiology, and I have a PG dip in biomedical sciences. But if you ask me truly, what are the things I know about those courses? I mean, I do know things there. Going to school for 4 years, it's not like my head is empty or anything, but because I actually didn't know what I wanted before I went to do the course. In fact, it was more like a suggestion. So I mean, there are other people that I know maybe have been in that phase of life where they're not sure what to do, and they just, when somebody says this, they pick it. And I'm grateful, because if I hadn't done microbiology or come to the UK to do biomedical science, I probably would not be where I am today, and the things that have happened in my life maybe wouldn't have happened. I don't know if it would have been better or worse, but I give God all the glory. Yeah, so I'm entering a phase in my life, and I can't wait to be able to share with you guys on this channel. And my son is here. Yeah, John's gonna keep it there. Thank you. So yeah, and I can't wait to come share it with you guys here. I am taking my career to the next level. If you ask me, what do you want to do? I want to do nursing. I want to be a content creator. I want to be a businesswoman. I want to do everything, and I can. I'm allowed to. It's just one life I have. I can do everything through Christ that strengthens me. Oh, somebody say hallelujah. So yeah. So yeah, in terms of my nursing career, yeah, that is progressing, and that is what I am investing in. And I thank God, because He has made a way for me to do that. My years of doing microbiology is not wasted. My 1 year or a couple of months of doing biomedical science is not a waste. And yeah, I'm grateful for how far I've come and the people that have helped me achieve those things. At least, but then I can put on my CV or whatever, BSc microbiology, PGD biomedical science, clinical microbiology, and the others that are to come. But yeah, I'm just 27. There's a lot of things I can achieve. And yeah, I have learned from that season of my life of not putting in so much effort into my degree, my bachelor's degree, and also when I attempted to have a master's degree. So I say attempted because I was meant to have a master's degree at the end of my study, but because of a lot of things and my lack of effort and everything, I ended up with a PG dip, which I'm still grateful for, because I still have that. So yeah, and so I am sure that with the help of God and with intentionality and discipline, my nursing is going to be, it's going to, nah, God will take all the glory. Let me never say anything. Another thing I want to focus on or invest in is my body. My body in terms of exercise and all that. I know I've tried going to the gym before. That's what I'm saying. Discipline is just the discipline I need, and to be consistent. For it to be consistent, you need to be disciplined. You need to be determined that okay, this is what you want. I don't want, or I'm not doing it because I want one certain figure at a given time or something, but I just want it to be a habit. My main focus is actually not not I won't say completely losing my tummy, but I don't know, just working on it, making it better. When I had my daughter, I won't even lie, I didn't do any exercise. Probably use that thing they used to like tie the tummy. I didn't do anything concerning my body and all that. And I had my son, and I just don't want to just be like that. I want to feel good in my body. I love my body the way it is, but it can be better. And I think right now only me has the power to do that, like going to the gym. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm gonna go to the gym and make sure I keep going and not try to, like I said before, do everything at once. Lift this, lift that, lift this, lift that. I'll get tired. Just little things, little things. Okay. So guys, I think this is the end of this video because I need to focus on my ugu. I'm trying to make yam porridge. So yeah, this is gonna be the end of this video for today, and maybe we'll revisit this topic maybe in a broader way. Just let me know if it's something you guys want us to talk about as well. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, and see you next week, guys. Bye.